Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn here and welcome back to episode 11 of Stardew Valley. We're starting off this episode by doing a wheel spin to determine who we're going to romance. I also decided that I was going to do it by whoever lands on gets eliminated rather than, oh, that's how it's picked. So after eliminating everybody, we ended up with Elliot. We also got a recipe for fried eel from George, fried calamari from Jody, and we got algae soup from Clint. Also got a blueberry tart recipe from Pierre, which is lovely of him. Parsnip soup from Caroline. Stuffing from Pam. Escargot from Willy. Sashimi from Linus. Impel broth from Marnie. I believe that's all of the recipes we get today. And Willy wants us to go by and check out something when we have the chance. I gave Pam a beer. I then bought some things from Gus to give out to people because why not? Let's try and get our gift giving up. Give Marnie a present, Elliot another present, of course. On my way to give Evelyn a present, I ended up stumbling across this cutscene. It's nice of you to say. I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Here, why don't you try one? Well, what do you think? It was delicious. Thank you. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. Isn't that nice of Evelyn? We're getting all the recipes today. Dawn, what's the meaning of all this? Is this some kind of prank? No, George. Not ever. We just wanted to show our appreciation for you. Leek. My favourite, just like Mama used to make so many years ago. Oh. Well. Well, that... I guess maybe I'm not as forgotten and ignored as I thought. Of course not. Thanks, hon. No problem, George. You made an old man's day. And then I gave Alex a present, I gave Evelyn a flower, went and gave Shane a beer, gave a bean pot to Gus, gave Clint a present. I don't know why I gave him a present, but why not gave Leo one? And on the way out, back to the farm, I stumbled across Shane's cutscene. Up late, huh? Here, have a cold one. Ugh, life. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day? I know that feeling all too well, unfortunately. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Fast drinker, huh? Woman after my own heart. Just don't make a habit of it. You've still got a future ahead of you. Well, my liver's begging me to stop, but I call it a night. See you around, Dawn. And we wake up to day 8 with another recipe from Gus. We've got salmon dinner this time. And George gave us some stone. I ended up going and get Lewis's shorts. I also gave Chaz a present, and I gave the shorts back to him, to which he wants to deny that he has no idea how they ended up in Marnie's bedroom. But anybody who's played Stardew enough can probably guess what they're getting up to, because it's pretty obvious. Aye, a sad sight, isn't she? Yeah, she looks a bit wrecked, Willy. She's me father's boat. Served him well for over 50 years. But now she can barely stay afloat. I'd repair it myself, but I don't have the right materials, miss. That's where I come in, I suppose. Aye, 20 pieces of hardwood to patch the hull would be a good start, but we'll also need to get the ticket machine back up and then the iridium anchor repaired. If I could get me hands on the right materials and repair the old girl, well, I could take you to the Fern Islands. Volcanic islands full of strange parrots, they say. I'd love to help. Aye, I thought you would, miss. I'll leave this door unlocked for you. You can come drop off the materials whenever you like. And we get another cutscene with Willy this time around. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Willy. It's odd. I'm not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. The Junimos did it. This stream is flowing from well with deep within the mountain. Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? That I do, Willy. Whatever is it? Yes, that's quality ore. The flow of water must be carrying it out of the mountain. You know what this means, right? It means we can start a panning for ore. Here, I've got an extra pen in my backpack. Why don't you take it? Oh, isn't that nice of you, Willy? If you ever see what ore glistening in the water, use the pan and see what you find. You received a copper pan. I then went and got a barn upgrade because I wanted to get goats. I then decided I was going to expand the farm a bit more because I made an iridium sprinkler. And I also had a spare sprinkler sitting in one of my chests, so I thought I'd also just add that here. I don't know if I will eventually shift all of the crops over that way or not yet. I'll see as time goes on. Evelyn gave us some bread, which was lovely of her. I also went and decided to go get the horse book from the bookseller, which increases our speed on our horse. Shane decided to send us another letter, and this time we got a pizza. I always like when I'm gifted lovely things like that. Oh, we've got the luau tomorrow, and we had to go give Maru a strawberry. After giving her a strawberry, though, we end up popping into one of her cutscenes. My dad and I are just testing some soil samples. Don't be shy, we could use a hand, actually. Could you watch the speaker for me? I'm gonna go grab the last thingamabob. I'll be right back. Thanks for helping out, Dawn. Not a problem, Demetrius. Mari's a good kid. She's my special little girl. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of her bright future. Know what I mean? Okay, Daddy-o, you can back on up. Just some food for thought. Very sly. Just a key point to anybody. I don't like Demetrius. Hey, sorry about that. I hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. I was just telling Dawn about the soil samples we're testing. Right, Dawn? I don't say anything. Well, we'd better trilate this solution before it crystallizes on us. Okay, here, Dawn, let me show you how to use the equipment. As much as I don't like Demetrius whenever I've had this cutscene in particular, I don't see any point in saying anything because it's just going to upset Maru, so I just don't say anything. I then decide I'm going to do a quick little move around of some of the buildings we already have. I don't know why, I just felt like maybe it'd be good to have a move around. And on day 11 we pop into the luau. Decide to put a gold cheese in there and see how it goes. And we got an achievement. 2 achievements actually. Oh my, that's the best soup I've ever tasted. Well, apparently the governor was very happy with what we just did. You're right, it's delicious. Wonderful job, everyone. Now, who else wants a taste? The governor wasn't kidding. The soup is out of this world. Time to head home. The next day, we get a recipe from Lewis for eggplant parmesan. I go and grab another auto grabber, and on the way back, decide to give the wizard a piece of void essence. And just like that, it's time to start on the mystery bundle. The final bundle. After giving Rasmodius his void essence, he decided to send over a fire quartz to us. And while I was at it, I decided to get some spaghetti to give Alex for his birthday. I take our first look here at the final bundle, or the mystery bundle, and see what it is that we could get. Now, some of these I could get straight away, some that are going to take some time, but that's fine. I then add 4 goats to our barn because the barn upgrade is done. I also give Jazz a rabbit foot because I had some iridium quality rabbit foots sitting around, so I decided to give her one of those. I also go to the desert to go get ourselves some more stairs because I want to go to 100 floors at some point. Ah, Dawn, I've been waiting for you. Have I ever told you I used to be married? Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years until I made a mistake that drove her away. Her anger and envy was so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path. When I found out, I sealed this passage to her home, fearing that any innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now it must be unsealed, for when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I cannot see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I'll promise I'll make it worth your while. Now go. I mean, this does wonders for me anyway, Rasmodius, so it's fine. Yep, and there goes his ex-wife, I suppose. I then went down to go talk to Krobus and bumped into this cutscene. Your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. If you dwarves hadn't driven us from our ancestral home, we'd never have to resort to violence. I'm sorry about your family. Sorry isn't going to cut it. And they're knocking each other around. And I just happen to walk into the middle of it. Of course I do. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. Silence, both of you. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Very well, I'll stay away from the sewer from now on. And I'm truly sorry about the past, dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. Very good, I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. It's bedazzling! What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman? Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring the tunnel in the far corner. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. You seem pretty sturdy though, so I'll open it back up just for you. Be careful, okay? I can do that. I'm a little bruised, but I'm okay. I then decided to buy a void egg because I know I'm going to need void mayonnaise, so why not? I then make my way over to the tunnel because we're going to go collect our dark talisman that we need. All it was just infested with some bugs, but with our galaxy sword, it was pretty quick to go in and get out, which is great. After that, I went home after selling all the stuff we needed. And Kent's asked us for a star fruit for Jody. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I believe I have a spare one somewhere. I go and give the star fruit to Kent, and then decide after this that because most people are going to be inside, I'm going to go and give everybody some lovely gifts just to do some building of friendships. I even gave Pierre some as well. And then go to the witch's swamp. We got some void mayonnaise, which was lovely, so I didn't actually have to go and get any. And we gave it to the henchman just so we can go pick up the magic ink. After that, I go back and fish up another void salmon because why not? It wasn't until later that I realized that I needed a gold star, which I didn't have. Shane also decides to send us over the strange bun recipe, and we get a crispy bass recipe from Kent. And Evelyn decided to give us some cookies. Isn't that so lovely of her? Okay, guys, do you remember your lines? Yes. Ready? Action. I thought we had something special. I guess I was wrong. Cut. I'm sorry. It's just hard to remember my lines with her face right in front of mine like that. Oh, hey. Hey, Shane. Check out my new camera. It's pretty cool. JoJoCo is having a video advertisement competition. The prize is 10,000 G. Hey, I want you to be in this shot, okay? Just walk by Clint and Emily in the background while they're talking. It'll give the scene a little more authenticity. Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem. Okay, ready? Action. I thought we had something special. You said you wouldn't leave me for anything. I guess that was a lie. No, it's not like that. This is just something I have to do. It's very important to me. I've just got to try the new JoJo Blue Cola. It's got 3 times the sorbitol for a thick, sweet blast, and it's cheaper than water. But isn't soda unhealthy? You promised me. Have no fear, my dear. The world-class science team at JoJo headquarters have determined that JoJo Blue does not cause a significant erosion of the stomach lining, so you can drink it whenever you like, as much as you like. The real question is, when will you turn blue? Glug glug. Ha! Cut! That was perfect. Thanks for the help. No problem. Clint? And he turned blue from all of that. Wow. We dropped some things off. Well, I tried to drop some things off here and realized that I don't have the right things for it, unfortunately. I decided to have a look at this quality bobber and think maybe that this might be the best way to go about getting our void salmon. I was also out of deluxe bait and I didn't have enough bug meat to make any more, so I just bought a whole bunch off of Willy. I go and drop the void salmon off, and we'll do some more filling of this out in the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.